Something big is stirring in the British countryside, and this time, it's not a new tractor or a cheeky stunt from Clarkson's farm. Jeremy Clarkson has sounded the alarm on what he calls a devastating crisis that could push British farmers to the brink of bankruptcy. In a fiery new column for The Sun, the outspoken presenter took direct aim at Labour's Energy Secretary, Ed Miliband, accusing him of destroying the very heart of rural Britain. Clarkson didn't hold back. He claimed that thousands of acres once used to grow crops and feed the nation are now being covered with solar panels. In his words, Miliband is carpet bombing the countryside with solar farms, land that used to produce food now producing electricity. To Jeremy, it's a disaster in the making. Of course, this is fine if you have a Labourite view of the world, he wrote. Bankrupt the farmers, use their land to achieve net zero, and import all the food you need from abroad. It's not just a political jab, it's a warning. Clarkson says this shift toward green energy is crippling local producers and pushing up the cost of food across the country. He pointed out that a leg of lamb now costs £50, a price even he, a successful TV star and farmer, calls a huge worry. If he's feeling the pinch, what hope is there for the average family? But it doesn't stop there. Clarkson fears that new green taxes on shipping companies, introduced to cut pollution, will only make things worse. Those extra costs, he argues, will be passed down to consumers, making everyday groceries even more expensive. We're going to quickly reach a point, he warned, where the poorest in society will no longer be able to afford to eat. It's the kind of blunt truth only Clarkson could deliver, part outrage, part prophecy. Behind the humor and bluster, though, there's real concern. His beloved Diddley Squat Farm and the Farmer's Dog Pub have already faced relentless challenges, red tape, environmental restrictions, and the rising costs of supplies. As Clarkson put it, it's an idiotic plan, but I'm not in charge. They are. And as the fight over Britain's farmland continues, one thing is clear, the man who once made us laugh about cars is now making us think about survival.